People say that those who only wait usually get what those who try are willing to leave behind. Once, a spiritual teacher was traveling to a city with his young student. It was evening, and the road ahead was long. The student felt tired and suggested they stop for the night. Soon they saw a small house standing alone in the middle of a large, empty field. They walked up and called out. A man came outside, welcomed them warmly, and first offered them water. The teacher asked gently, "Is this land yours?" The man smiled and said, "Yes, this whole field belongs to us." "And how many people are in your family?" the teacher asked. "There are 4 of us," the man replied. "My wife, my mother, my daughter, and me. Life is simple, but we are doing fine." The student looked around. The land was empty, no crops, no farming. Curious, he asked, "How do you manage your living with such a big field?" The man said, "We have 1 buffalo. It gives us milk. That's enough for us. We're happy." The teacher and the student decided to rest there for the night. Late in the night, when everything was silent, the teacher woke the student. "Get up," he said quietly. "Untie the buffalo. Take it with you." The student was shocked. "You've taught me my whole life that stealing is wrong. How can you ask me to do this?" The teacher said firmly, "Do as I say." With a heavy heart, the student obeyed. He untied the buffalo and walked away into the night. After going some distance, they left the buffalo and continued their journey to the city. Years passed. The student became a successful businessman. He earned well, but one thing always bothered him: guilt. He could never forget that night. After more than 10 years, he decided to return to that place. He wanted to help that family and make up for what he had done. But when he reached there, he was stunned. The empty land was gone. In its place was a beautiful farm. Crops were growing. There was a big house and a lush garden. He thought, maybe they lost everything and someone else owns this land now. He went inside to ask for directions, and there he saw the same man. Surprised, he asked, "How did your life change so much?" The man smiled and said, "The night our buffalo was stolen, we thought our life was over. That was the only thing we depended on. So I started selling wood to survive. Then I saved some money and decided to grow crops on this land. Slowly, things improved. I bought another buffalo, then another. Over time, everything changed." He paused and said softly, "If that buffalo had never been stolen, we would still be living the same limited life we were living before." In that moment, the student finally understood his teacher's lesson. Sometimes the thing we depend on the most is the very thing holding us back. Comfort can quietly stop growth, and loss, painful as it feels, can push us toward our true potential. Many of us settle for a life that feels good enough and stop trying. We wait, we adjust, we tell ourselves this is all there is. But inside us is the ability to do much more. Sometimes life has to shake us before we rise. So don't just